Hi, dear loves. This is Nicole, and I feel great. Let me just tell you, I pray that you all are feeling wonderful. Thank you so much for being so kind and understanding that I needed to just be away and heal myself and be healed and be loved on and love on. And so thank you so much for your love and hugs. And, you have to do that, to self-love is so important. And this is a month where we are healing wounds, okay? And so take care of yourself, taking care of others, going through past life regression, healing childhood wounds, and really understanding where that self-development is coming from, where we're rising up to let go of the past that has kept us stuck or in survival mode, So, this is our healing, our health and wellness. And I want you to know what I'm seeing, what I saw last night was, this is, I'm going to put this intro for every single reading. For life focus, which is career, life focus, your money, and love focus, and your health and wellness. So you're going to see 3 for the sun, moon, rising and ascendant signs, and cusp signs as well. Okay? What I saw last night was a lot of healing sexuality. So there's an understanding there, and there is a coming together in union that is understanding if your partner is not so sure about his or her sexuality yet, and you are, and you're kind of just baby stepping in that process and letting them be who they are and being patient. There's also an understanding that I saw a bisexual woman whose partner was kind of going back and forth, and she's just being patient. And I saw a guy who was gay, who was nodding, and smiling and being okay with that and giving her support. So, in that community of love and encouragement and support, patience is absolutely being requested of you, okay? And so also a lot of people are pregnant. There's a lot of pregnant women, but there's family. What I saw was the geese that were moving south, and they were holding fish. And for me, that's pregnancy. And I've never been wrong, praise the Most High. But what this tells me is this is strong family. And this is understanding as the father, you need to take care of your kids. Whatever you need to do to make sure you're in their lives, that's what you need to do. And you need to step up to the plate. Now, you are the provider. You're protecting and you're leading your family. For my dear mothers out there and mothers-to-be, this is very much so, you are the advocate of your children, of your child. Because at one point, one of the geese was an obvious female. She was holding a fish, and the fish was pure. Okay, pure. And another goose came up to try to take her fish, and she went completely berserk on that one goose, and the goose fell right back into line, into formation. All the while, the whole V never stopped. They kept going. Didn't skip a beat. You are the advocate for your children. Parents out there, we are advocates this month. We're helping our children heal in their own lives, in their own transition, in their own changes. So really watch and honor what's happening with the babies, because they are being affected by what we go through, the mistakes we make, and the decisions that we choose. So honor their growth, okay, their spirituality. I also saw a lot of traveling by train, and for me, that is understanding where you have come from and where you're going. And there was a whole lot of different locomotives, different kinds, streamlining, old locomotives, just some that were sitting there, so there was a lot of junctions there. And that tells me that some people are absolutely going to be traveling, but some are just stuck. When you feel like you are stuck by your circumstances, this is a time to heal where those breaks are. There were mechanics working on these trains that were just stuck in the yard. And so you can't just let the energy take you and expect for change to happen if you don't take tremendous action yourself. So that's what is needed to make change, okay? You absolutely can change your behavior. You absolutely can change circumstances. You absolutely can change mindsets. And that energy has already begun. So remember, very, very, very much, December is a month for healing those wounds. And I encourage you to go back to the general focus energy video that we did, because it's a healing month. Also, this is healing from your family, from your parents, from those wounds, because this was coming from the past into the future. And these were old traditional trains, and I could see some of them changing into streamlined trains, into the super trains that go super fast. And so there was a historical timeline there. Heal those childhood wounds. If you have trust issues in relationship, it's time for you to blast through it. Do the spiritual work that really is needed to heal and go forward. In love, I'm just seeing a lot of need for togetherness and family and not wanting to settle. There's a sense of I deserve and telling it like it is. And let me just look at my notes here. And there's a change. There's some changes happening in marriages and partnerships. There's a fullness of who you are, what you're sick about yourself. Okay, so there's a time to change yourself in partnership, and so that you can have that love that you secretly desire, and you're not telling anybody. But some of you are telling it like it is, because you know what you deserve, and you're saying it loud and proud, and it's time for you to celebrate exactly what your worth is. And you know you deserve it. And so, also, for many of you out there, you're seeing where the lack of love is in your life, and that romance, and you're really going out to seek it. And I think that's beautiful, because you're not standing still. You're actually going out and you're taking those steps to invest in yourself, in your love life. You know, if you don't do it now, when? When will you do it? You know, if you spend $500 on a pair of shoes, but you don't spend the money to invest in yourself, and you're still complaining that you're single, or that you can't get your, man to commit to you, or you're uncommittal, you're unable to commit in relationship, but you're willing to spend money on single retreats, something's wrong there. So you have to invest in yourself enough, and that's the first person that you always invest in. There also is, you know what? It is what it is, without explanation, which is absolutely gorgeous, because that's saying no and no. That's saying no and no. That's it, without explanation. And there's a no thank you in silence. And that's a strong, very decisive, I know what I need, I know what I earned, I know what I'm worth, I know what I'm not going to settle for, and you're done with the nonsense in your home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that's about it. Oh, there is an increase in public status this month, and that's in strong, strong focus in work and career. So there's going to be some bumping of heads in the middle of the month, but at the end there's a whole bunch of goodness. The thing is, Mercury is in retrograde. So remember, inner work, inner healing, inner transformation. When you break open 2017, We come into eclipse season very strong with health, very strong with inner wellness, peace, understanding who we are, and confidence. You're sticking your chest out and you're very proud and confident. Your inner goddess shining through, and that's your higher self. You have this understanding of who you are, where you are going, and how you're ascending spiritually. Could be a little awkward, could be a lot of awkward, but know that your energy is changing, okay? And you are preparing for tremendous breakthroughs 2017. Let's begin. Hi, dear Libra. This is Nicole. And this is your health and wellness focus. And our little light just went out, and I really want you to have this energy. So I'm going to put one in there really quick. Check my other one over there. The other one is going good. So, dear Libra, around mid-month, there's a strong focus in your sciatic nerve, your liver, your hips, and your thighs. So any pain that you feel in those areas, don't ignore it. Please get your massages, go to your chiropractor. Remember, this was a big week for the second week of December for alternative forms of medication, and this is a big month for healing. And so absolutely don't fool around with that. Sciatic nerve, your hips and your thighs, and your liver. Please look into alternative options. I do feel liver transplant coming up, and I don't feel it as strongly as I felt, I believe, with Taurus energy. So please do look into it. At the end of the month, remember that Mercury's still retrograde, so it's not a time to really be active with new beginnings. But for you, this is a good time for you to look into alternatives if you're trying to conceive. Remember the intro, because this energy is your uterus, your digestion, your breast, stomach, and the womb. This is very feminine, nurturing energy. So if there's any hormonal treatment that you need to take to be more aligned and more comfortable with your sexuality and with who you are as in your human body, also this is the time for you to research that and to really get in touch with your feminine side, male or female. But absolutely, any fibroids, any reproductive issues, I still feel, even though that's not so much the area, but it's still there. It's within your reproductive system. So your uterus, your breast, any breast augmentation, any implants. You may just be researching that to have that type of procedure. But please do your breast self-checks, okay? Make sure you are checking your own body out, male and female. Any issues with your stomach, your digestion, watch what you eat. Watch what your body's saying that, no, I don't like this, and we're not okay with this. But your taste buds say, well, I'm okay with this, we love it. But your system is saying, well, we don't, so we got to compromise. So just look out for that. Your womb. If you're pregnant, please go get double checked. Make your doctors take that appointment. They're going to say, oh, the insurance isn't going to cover it. Screw that. Look out for any pain that you feel in your womb, in your uterus, anywhere your baby is, okay? If you're trying to conceive, please assert yourself and make sure that they are doing everything in their ability to help you, Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And always call on Source to get them with the compassion that they need and that you need them to have. And the knowledge. Thank you. And I just heard skill. Thank you so much. Heavenly angels, thank you so much for allowing me to channel thy spiritual guidance for our Libras. Thank you. And I always feel like number 2 is your number because you're all about unity and togetherness. And I just love that about you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, all right, I do feel that one. Okay, thank you. I just heard with child, so you're definitely getting pregnant this month. Somebody is definitely already pregnant and someone's getting pregnant. I feel it very strongly for you, dear Libra. Woo, that's big. It's gonna be a big discovery too. This is your root chakra, which is your home, your foundation. This is telling you how you're creating your future. That's beautiful. So this is encoded. That's so gorgeous. I love that. Encoded. Where others see nothing, dear Libra, you see the deeper meaning or message hidden within. Your spirit guides are working to communicate with you as your intuition and inner knowing expands. Be mindful of all that you are experiencing in each moment. Be aware of animal messengers, cloud formations, when we shapeshift, colors, auras, conversations of others, clairaudience, and anything else that catches your attention. Synchronicities and the anomalies, the symbols, the signs, Archangel Metatron. You are taking the next step up in awareness and connection to the unseen worlds right now, dear Libra. You're soaring. Allow that experience to manifest. And with the number 7 reducing from 34, you're in the right direction and you're being divinely led on your path. You are an earth angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. You're in the lead. And that is your affirmation for the month. And then you have discovery in your root chakra, your foundation, your home. And let's read the legend here. Love this. Love this. I am more than I think I am. Life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Divine Source and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. Your inspiration, dear Libra, is, are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. This month, dear Libras, I want you to meditate on, am I happy in this situation? There's several people wanting to go back to their ex. Will you be happy in that situation? How was it benefiting you? And how is this situation benefiting you? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Leaving the past behind are your key ideas, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. Uplift, journey, commitment are your key words to meditate on. And your meditation for the month of December 2016 is: imagine something that you are presently passionate about. Allow the feeling to well up inside you. Now, begin a journey to the highest mountain. Your human worries drop away as you climb. When you reach the peak, Divine Source joins you and begins to speak through you. Listen carefully to your spiritual guidance. Well, dear Libras, have a beautiful month of healing wounds that need to be healed, that need to remain in the past. Thank you so much for participating in your spiritual guidance. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Love you.